What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Blaze, and today we are opening 6 more packs of Pokemon Battle Styles trading cards in the hopes of getting a rare card, a holo card, anything really. But ideally, we just want to get build a collection not only in physical cards but also in the Pokemon trading card game online. Definitely appreciate you checking out the video today. Do me a solid and watch the whole video if you can, if you're trying to support me or if you just want to see what's going on. Definitely watch to the end. I would certainly appreciate it. And hit like and subscribe if you want to see more of these kinds of videos. I have a couple more episodes left after this one where we're going to open up the rest of the box that I purchased a couple weeks ago. And hopefully we'll get a bunch of cool cards, not only in physical form, but also on the Pokemon trading card game online when I put those codes in. So let's go ahead and open these 6 packs and get the game started. First pack. Kind of excited to open these up. We're getting through this this box pretty quickly, and it's almost done. So pretty soon we'll have any more packs to open up. So hopefully we get a bunch of good cards. Last episode was a little bit of a letdown. We didn't really get any super rare holo cards or anything like that. We got a couple of rare cards, but nothing extremely exciting to write home about. So let's go ahead and bring up the camera here, and here is the first pack. Darkness Energy, starting off just like last episode, exactly like last episode actually. Darkness Energy. We've got Crawdaunt, 130 HP, knock off for 60 damage, discard a random card from your opponent's hand, and Crabhammer for 140 damage. We've got Grumpig, 130 HP, Dazzle Dance for 30 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. And Power Gem for 120 damage. Energy Recycler, one of my favorite item cards in this game in the game right now. Shuffle up to 5 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your deck. Glameow, 60 HP, Cat Kick for 10 damage, and Claw Slash for 40 damage. Corphish, 70 HP, Bubble Beam for 30 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. I knew that's what it was. I don't know why I had to read it. Scatterbug, 40 HP, surprise attack, 30 damage. Flip a coin. If tails, the attack does nothing. Boo. Cubone, 70 HP, beat does 10 damage, and headbutt does 30 damage. Murkrow, 70 HP, scout. Your opponent reveals their hand and peck for 20 damage. Not bad being able to see your opponent's hand. Tapu Bulu, 130 HP. Was that Giga Drain? The holo foil makes it hard for me to read it. Push Down is the first attack, 20 damage. Your opponent switches their active Pokemon with one of their benched Pokemon. And Nature's Judgment is 80 plus damage, the second attack. You may discard all energy from this Pokemon. If you do, the attack does 80 more damage. So you can do up to 160 damage with this card if you discard all of your energy. So kind of a risk reward. With Energy Recycler, you might be able to get it back. Aww. And Boltund, 130 HP, Corner for 30 damage. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. Defiant Spark for 130 damage. If this Pokemon has any damage counters on it, you can use the attack for 1 lightning energy, which is actually very good if you just get 1 or 2 damage counters on Boltund. He has 130 HP, so it's not too bad at all. Not too much of a risk there if you only have 1 or 2. So, next pack. That's 7 packs in a row that I've opened up that don't have any super rare cards in them. So, hopefully that's not the trend for the rest of the episode, but we'll see. All right. Next up, pack number 2. Starting off with a Water Energy, not too bad. We've got Morpeko, 80 HP. Gather food, put an item card from your discard pile into your hand, and Hangry Tackle, 20 plus damage. If you have no cards in your hand, the attack does 90 more damage. I couldn't remember what it was. I had to think it through for a second. Doublade, 80 HP, cut down for 40 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, I can't see it. Why can't I see it? discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Sometimes I'm guessing when I'm reading the camera that I'm looking at right now. Like, it looks fine when you're watching it, but while I'm recording it, I have a really hard time seeing it. So, Cheryl, heal all damage from each of your evolution Pokemon. If you do, then discard all energy from the Pokemon that were healed in this way. I like that card. Just, you know, very risky. Cacnea, 70 HP, Zzzt for 10 damage, and Beat for 20 damage. We've got Spoink with 60 HP, Headbutt Bounce, 10 damage, and Power Gem for 30 damage. Roly-Coly, 70 HP, Reckless Charge does 30 damage, but also does 10 damage to itself. Frillish, 80 HP, recover, discard an energy from this Pokemon and heal all damage from it, and Rain Splash for 10 damage. Esper, 60 HP, Focused Wish, 20 damage, but we'll do 20 extra damage if you flip a heads. Scatterbug, 40 HP, Scatter, I can't see. Surprise Attack, 30 damage, but does nothing if you flip a tails. And the last card, Luxray. I haven't seen Luxray yet, I don't think, so 150 HP. Electro Step, this attack does 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance for benched Pokemon. And then also you switch this Pokemon out with one of your benched Pokemon with Electro Step, so not too bad. Star Strike for 100 damage, plus if your opponent's active Pokemon already has any damage counters on it, the attack does 100 more damage. So I guess I need to just zoom in and I can see it a little better. Maybe that's the answer. But yeah, so there's 2 packs already and nothing majorly special. I think that luck is going to change though. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. We're going to get something really good on this next pack. I just have a feeling. That's 8 packs in a row so far that we've gotten no like super rare or crazy looking holos, but I think that's going to change in just a minute. Here we go. Steel type energy. Gonna need those for those steel type Pokemon. Girder, 100 HP, Pound for 30, and Hammer In for 60. Cacturn, 120. Pull, switch one of your opponent's benched Pokemon with their active Pokemon, and Spiny Punch for 60 damage, plus if this Pokemon has any dark energy attached, the attack does 70 more damage. I think that's actually a really great attack. 130 damage potentially if you have a grass and a darkness energy attached. Level Ball, search your deck for a Pokemon with 90 HP or less, reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Tepig with 80 HP, Ram for 20 damage and Combustion for 50. Honedge, 60 HP, Ambush for 10 damage, plus 30 more damage if you flip heads. 40 damage total potentially. Electabuzz, 80 HP, Haymaker for 30, but you cannot use Haymaker on the next turn. Baltoy, 60 damage, 60 HP, 60 damage on Self-Destruct, but you also do 60 damage to yourself, hence the name Self-Destruct. Gligar, 70 HP, Slash for 30. Here's one of the rare cards. Ooh, a reverse holo Frillish. We saw that card earlier. You get to heal all damage if you discard all energy attached, and then do 10 damage with Rain Splash. And lastly, Licky. 140 HP. Select. Your opponent chooses to discard the top 3 cards of their deck or to discard 3 cards from their hand. Pitch is 100 damage. Your opponent switches their active Pokemon with one of their benched Pokemon. Not bad, not bad. So I'm really hoping that we get a couple of holos here. It's been, I don't want to go a whole episode without getting one. I think the first couple of episodes we got kind of a good number, a decent number of like really cool looking cards. So I don't want to feel like that these episodes are not as high quality. But hopefully you're enjoying the experience either way. I like opening these cards. Like the smell of them is something that really has always like just been so nostalgic and everything. So we've got an electric energy on pack number 4. To start things off, we've got Heatmore, 120 HP, Flare for 20 damage, and Burning Licks for 70. Flip 2 coins for each heads. Discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. That's pretty good. Tower of Darkness. This is a stadium card, so once during each player's turn, that player may draw 2 cards. In order to use this effect, that player must discard a single strike card from their hand. Okay, so you can draw 2 cards, but you have to discard a single strike Pokemon or card from your hand. If you put 4 of these in your deck, you can actually draw 2 cards like almost every turn if you happen to get some of those in your hand. But Rapid Strike, Horrendous Focus, draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. Yamper, 60 HP, Flop does 20 damage. Ball Search, when you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may put a Pokeball card, a Great Ball card, or one of each from your discard pile into your hand. Not bad. Pokeballs and Great Balls are okay. There are better balls out there. But anyway, Lickitung, 110 HP, Tongue Slap for 50 damage, and Hammer In for 80. It's quite a costly attack though, but it can deal a bunch of damage if you're lucky there. So Zubat, 50 HP, Hide in Shadows. Switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon and Speed Dive for 20 damage. Remoraid, 60 HP, Water Gun for 10, and Sharp Fin for 20. Onyx, 110 HP, Rock Throw for 60, and Rocky Tackle for 170, but does 60 damage to itself. Silicabra, Reverse Holo, 80 HP, Tail Whip, Tail Whack, what is that, Tail Whop? Tail Whap for 10 damage, and Mud Shot for 60. Drastic increase in damage once you get 3 energy cards on there. Oh, there we go. We got one. Kricketune V, 180 HP. X-Scizor does 80 damage. I'll have to either zoom in here or, let's see. 80 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, the attack does 80 more damage. Let me read this ability here. Exciting Stage. Once during your turn, you may draw cards until you have 3 cards in your hand. If this Pokemon is in the active slot, you may draw cards until you have 4 cards in your hand instead. You can't use more than 1 Exciting Stage ability each turn, so it's not bad. You'll be able to get cards into your hand if you need them. I know I've been in situations where I only have 1 card or 2 cards, and that ability could definitely help. And that is a basic Pokemon, I believe. Yeah, so not too bad, not too bad at all. We finally got one after 8 packs in a row. The 9th pack reveals a special holo Pokemon, Pokemon V for that matter. So pretty cool. And this is pack number 5 right here. So let's go ahead and check it out. We've got a Grass Energy to start things off on this one. We've got Bouffalon for 120 HP. Head Charge for 120 damage. This Pokemon also does 20 damage to itself, and I believe it does 60 extra damage to grass Pokemon, right? Yeah, the Sap Sipper ability, 20 extra damage to grass type Pokemon. We saw Crawdunt earlier, so we'll go ahead and breeze past him there real quick. I think we saw Grumpig earlier as well. Dazzle Dance for 30 and confuses the other opponent or the Pokemon, and then Power Gem for 120. Galarian Slowpoke, 70 HP, Tantalizing. Flip a coin. If heads, switch one of your opponent's benched Pokemon with their active Pokemon. Fomantis, 60 HP, Continuous Slash, 20 damage. Let's see. For each heads, you switch until you get, or you flip until you get tails, and 20 damage for each heads that you flip. Remoraid, we saw that one earlier, pretty sure. Cubone, Beat for 10 damage, Headbutt for 30 with 70 HP on him. Pawniard, 60 HP. Slash does 10 damage, but Slash will also do 80 damage if you use Sword Dance on the previous turn. Here we've got Honchkrow, 130 HP. The ability makes it so this Pokemon cannot be asleep, and Voltage Dive for 80 damage. If your opponent's active Pokemon has any special energy attached, it does 80 more damage. That's not bad at all.
Aww.
And we've got Lurantis, 120 HP, Leaf Drain for 30, heal 30 damage from this Pokemon, and Solar Cutter for 70 damage. Not too bad. We got one more pack left, and we'll get to see, hopefully, another surprise Pokemon V or some kind of really, really cool holo Pokemon or something like that. Surprised we haven't gotten that many in this episode, last 2 episodes. Here we go. We've got Darkness Energy for starters. Very first card there. Karkle, 100 HP, Tackle for 50, and Wild Tackle for 100, but also does 10 damage to itself. We've got Morpeko, 80 HP, Gather Food, put an item card from your discard pile into your hand, and Hangry Tackle, 20 damage. If you have no cards in your hand, the attack does 90 more damage. Not bad. I think we may have seen him earlier in this episode, but Durant for 90 HP, Vice Grip for 20, and Devour. For each of your Durant in play, discard the top card of your opponent's deck. Mawile, 90 HP, Powerful Vice for 20 damage, Flip a coin if heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is paralyzed, and Piercing Strike for 100 damage. This attack's damage isn't affected by weakness or resistance, or by any other effects on the opponent's active Pokemon. It's always nice to have an attack like that at your disposal. Cherubi, 50 HP, Leafage for 10 damage. Pachirisu, 70 HP. Find a friend, search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Gnaw for 30 damage. Chimicho, 70 HP, Minor Errand Running. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards, reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Pleasant Tone does 20 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. Honedge, 60 HP, Ambush for 10 damage. Does 30 more damage if you flip heads. Ooh, the Reverse Holo, Indeedee for 90 HP. Collect is draw 2 cards, and if I can read that last one, Hand Kinesis, 10 damage. The attack does 10 more damage for each card in your hand. That could be devastating. Here we go, last card.
Aww.
Mineshow, 90 HP, Pound for 20, and Spinning Whip for 90. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Shuffle this Pokemon and all cards attached to it into your deck. Not bad for an attack there. I think the implications and the way that you can use that are probably pretty unique. If you have any ideas on how to use that most effectively, definitely put it in the comments there. But yeah, a little surprised that we haven't gotten very many rare cards, considering how many packs I've opened. You know, we went 8 packs without seeing a single Pokemon V or holofoil card, or full holofoil card, but that doesn't mean that we won't ever find one again. But we've got 2 more episodes of this series coming out very soon, so definitely hit like and subscribe and ring that bell. We'll be doing some more Pokemon content and playing the Pokemon trading card game online once I put these codes in to get those, to get these same packs or get random cards in that game. So yeah, and other Pokemon content coming up soon too. So thanks so much for watching, and thank you so much for watching to the end. Once again, my name is Blaze. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll catch you guys on the Flippity Flip.